Hi everyone, I'm Fiona and this is what I read in January. I've been watching a ton of booktuber videos on YouTube where people like, I don't know, do like reading vlogs and shopping vlogs and like talk about what they read. And I decided to make one of them because I thought it'd be fun, and I read a lot in January. So this year my reading goal is 15 books, and last year it was 20 books, but I only read 11. So I kind of like brought it down, and I think I can really do it this year because I read 4 books in January. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but for me it is, because it takes me like 3 months to read a book usually. Anyways, let's get into it. So the first book I read was The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams, and it's about this girl whose name I don't remember, Bree, and is his name Nate? Nathan, and he plays in the NFL and he's super good. He's like going to the Super Bowl, and she's a ballerina, but she's like in a car crash, and so she can't like dance. Well, I mean, she can dance because she runs a dance studio. Cute cover. I wanted to read it for like a year, and then I got it. It was so boring. It was so boring. The characters were annoying. Like, she's supposed to be like 25 years old. She acts like a teenager. And like, generally I'm okay with a girl being immature because I'm like, wow, she's just a girl. But it was just annoying. It was just annoying because she just ran away from her problems, and the chemistry, like there wasn't any tension. That's it. There wasn't any tension. They were just like pining for each other unknowingly. And I wanted some tension, and there was just none. I think this book made me realize I do not like Friends to Lovers. Like, it was just so boring. I'm sorry. If you like this, good for you. It was so cute. So I gave it 2.5 stars because the ending, like the last like 10 chapters, are the most adorable thing ever. They're so cute. It totally redeemed the rest of the book. It made it worth it. But it was so bad that I had to start reading another book to like distract myself from this, because I never read 2 books at once. But this book made me read 2 books at once. I don't remember the plot at all. I just remember it was cute at the end and it was annoying in the beginning. So would I recommend it? If you like Friends to Lovers, I would definitely recommend it. If you're like okay with just a cutesy little romance, you don't need anything special, I would recommend it. But if you are like picky and you don't like Friends to Lovers, don't reach for it. That book made me pick up She's Gone, which, dramatic cover by the way, by David Bell. Like the cover kind of makes me cringe just a little bit. It's also written by a man. Like, I think this is like the one book I've read that's written by a man. Woman, 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 woman. Actually, no, I don't know about this one. Potentially man. Woman, 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 I don't know. Woman, 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 woman. These are all the books. These are like my favorite books. I guess I read Percy Jackson. That's written by a man. So this book was a thriller, and I hadn't read a thriller in a long time. So I needed something to distract myself from the monstrosity that was The Cheat Sheet. I liked how fast-paced it was. Like, the chapters are like 3 pages, so it was really easy to read. It looks huge, but I read this in like a week maybe. Yeah, I love short chapters. I love like big print. This book, I don't remember what happened. This book is forgettable. I'll give it that. It's about this guy, of course, and his girlfriend goes missing, and he starts like filming videos about it, and he's like, where's my girlfriend? And everyone thinks he did it. And I guessed who the murderer was from like the first 5 chapters. Like, come on, be less predictable than that. What did it say? It says readers will be dying for answers until the final shocking twist. It was not shocking. It was not shocking at all. I saw it coming like 5 miles away. Not even a mile, like 5 miles. Yeah, it was just mediocre at its finest. I haven't read that many thrillers, so I don't have that much to compare it to, but like, do better. If I had to compare these two, I don't know which one I liked better. I think I might have liked this better. I read it faster. I didn't hate it as much. Like, it was forgettable because it wasn't very good, but it wasn't bad enough to remember like this one. Anyways, but like I said, this one has such a cute ending. Like, it makes my heart happy. This did not. But that's kind of what I needed, you know? I needed something different for once. And then after that, what the hell did I read? I think next I read The 7-Year Slip. I only really annotate books that I like really like, and I love this book. This book was 5 stars. I like did not stop thinking about it for weeks. I recommended it to everyone. It was just like, oh my god. It's like right person, wrong time. It's The 7-Year Slip, and it's by, what's her name, Ashley Poston. And basically this girl, her aunt dies. Or she's not a girl, she's a woman. She's like 28 or something. She's living in New York City. I love the setting. The setting was amazing. She lives in this like incredible apartment, and it's magical. And like it time travels 7 years in the past. And the concept was just so cool and so well done. Basically, her aunt dies, and her aunt was like so full of life, and they went traveling all the time, and I was like, wow, I want to be her. And this girl, she kind of like, sorry, woman. Clementine. Her name's Clementine, and I actually named my French name after her. That's how much I liked the book. I changed my name in French class to Clementine after this girl. Granted, I had already had it picked out, but like, she inspired it. Although she's not a very inspiring woman at first. She's kind of boring. She's kind of just there. She works a job which she likes, but she doesn't really love. The supporting characters are really nice. And then Ewan, I don't know if I'm saying that name right. I feel like that's like the only way you can say it. I-W-A-N, Ewan. Oh wait, what? So, oh my god. He just like the tension, the dialogue, the banter, just everything. It was incredible. He's a chef. She's a publisher, or like publishing some sort of something. She does something with books because she loves books, she loves travel guides, and she's like on her way to a promotion of being like the top dog, but she's not sure if that's really what she wants anymore, you know? This guy who's 7 years in the past is making her like realize new things, and he's like changing the way she thinks. I don't know, that sounds wrong. Anyways, yeah, it was so cute, and it had tension, you know. Unlike this, there was tension. There was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? There was like, it was like sad. Like, did it make me cry? I don't think it made me cry, but it made me upset, and I was just like, holy moly. Like, if I was in his shoes, like, this is a book that I would reread. It was so good. I don't know how to articulate it well, like how much I like this, but it was just so cute. It was just incredible. The imagery was incredible. The love story was incredible. The right person, wrong time, will they, won't they. Oh my god. It was amazing. It was amazing. I cannot recommend it enough. My mom, I don't think she was a huge fan of it, just because she didn't like the main character. She thought Clementine was like kind of boring, which like is understandable, but I don't know. I liked her. She resonated with me. I can't relate to her because I'm 17 years old and she's almost 30. So we're going through very different times in our lives, but it was just such a beautiful love story. Such a beautiful story. Like, not even just a love story, like such a beautiful story that it had me on the edge of my seat. The last book that I read was The Inheritance Games. This was also good because it was like short chapters. It was easy to read. I did not get any of the puzzles. Like, I'm not a puzzle girly. I tried reading some Agatha Christie. I could not understand that. But this is like easy to understand. And if you like mysteries, it's great. I wanted something like The Hunger Games because I am obsessed with The Hunger Games. I have been since I was like a child, and I wanted something like similar. So I looked at books similar to The Hunger Games, and I saw The Inheritance Games. It's like a teen dystopian thriller. Not dystopian. I wanted something dystopian. It's not dystopian. It's a teen thriller, and basically it's about this girl. She inherits like a bajillion bucks from this old guy who she never met. The one condition of her inheritance is that she has to go live in this house in Texas with these 4 brothers. And the brothers, they all have like their personalities. They're kind of like a love triangle. And they just have their adventures, have their mysteries. And I did not see the twist coming at the end. I was like, wow. One of the twists I saw coming. One of them I did not. There's probably some other twists that I also did not see coming. I cannot solve a puzzle to save my life. I can barely do the New York Times connections. The mini crossword though, I can do the mini crossword. 15 seconds. I don't know who I like better in the love triangle between the brothers, because I like them both for like who they are. Like, usually I am very biased and I love one person more in a love triangle. Actually, usually I don't like love triangles. I kind of hate love triangles, but this, there's not that much of a love triangle. It's kind of just, I don't know. She's like, oh, this guy's hot, but this guy's hot too. And she's like, ooh, am I related to them? Luckily she's not. That was a little scary for a minute. I did not want to read an incest book, but I'll tell you right now, no incest that I know of. Haven't read the sequel. It was like, it was good enough that it wanted me to read the sequel, but it was not, you know, it was nothing that special. Like, I thought about it for probably a week after. Like, I want to read the next books, but then I've forgotten about it by now. Today's February 15th when I'm recording this. I meant to film this video on February 2nd, but I did not get around to it. But anyways, I read The Inheritance Games, and I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. I would recommend it, especially if you like like mysteries and thrillers and fast-paced books. It's very fast-paced and it's very teen. I love a little teen novel every once in a while, you know, keeps me young. Anyways, that's what I read in February. There we go, thumbnail. So yeah, here are the books. Let me put them in order of how much I like them. Definitely 7 Year Slip gets #1 for the month. Inheritance Games #2. And I don't even remember what I said between these two because I didn't really like either of them. I didn't hate them. I liked them enough to finish them. But I don't know. I think I'd put She's Gone next and then the cheat sheet. It's February 15th. And I can safely say I'm probably not going to make a what I read in February video because I have read like 50 pages this month. It's been 2 weeks. Read 50 pages. Granted, I was also on like winter break when I read these, so I had so much free time, and now I'm taking 2 extra classes, or maybe 3 extra classes, I don't even know. I'm taking a bunch of classes and I don't have time to read as much anymore. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.